Okay, morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Let's give everybody 2 minutes. I see a deep freeze coming into the U.S. And I'm going to get stuck in Miami again, maybe not. Let's see. We can hang in Miami for a week like we did last time. How about that NVIDIA? How about Jensen? Nice stuff. And let's see how it plays out. Yeah, I'll be here just after we'll start everything in a minute. And okay, give me a sec.
When we come back, a potential confrontation averted at the Fed. The bank's vice chair for supervision to step down next month, probably removing possibility.
Okay. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Then we see. How about that NVIDIA? Fun. Let me make sure you can hear me. Questions. Okay. Tesla downgraded. So here's what people are thinking, and this is actually, it's an interesting thinking stuff. Tesla is supposedly so far ahead on robots, so far ahead on driving, so far ahead on this, so far ahead on FSD. But are they? Maybe not, right? I mean, Elon going to play politics. He doesn't talk anything about Tesla. He doesn't talk anything about half this stuff. And that's okay. He's made his money. You got to understand, he's made his money. Okay? So you just got to know that where you are and what's happening. Jensen basically talking about all this stuff. Think about the things he showed you. I just spent $2,000 on a laptop. Super 64 gigabyte. Super fast and all this stuff, but not even 1/100th as fast as his extra $1,000 computer. 100 times faster. Think how good that would be for trading and stuff, right? So what happens to all the computers from Dell and everything else? The average computer goes to shit. And it should. Because, look, they're scummy. They took the computer prices to $200, $300, and then COVID came, and they said, "Oh, let's rip everybody off and raise all the prices," and they kept doing it. So, the thing you have to understand in trading is the number one goal of the CEO is to make as much money as they can, get the stock price up, and leave when everything is shit. Okay, that's just it is. I don't care who you think you know and what all these. They all do it. Okay. That's the number one goal. So they don't have a problem ripping people off. Okay? So just understand that. And then you will trade accordingly. Okay? Think about, I'm thinking back and I get onesie, twosie questions. Sam, I sold my coin. So we buy coin 280s at $4 and they go to $3. And one guy sells it at like 2.5. Well, it was down 50%, Sam. Well, why did you buy it? You buy a $4 option, you're going to sell it at $2? You're going to get destroyed. And hopefully getting destroyed, you learn that Sam's telling you the truth. Expect 0 or don't buy it. Because yesterday they went to 16 from 2. MicroStrategy continues to go. We sold those. The 390s, we bought them at 4, sold them at 12, and get a message that says, "Sam, it's going straight up. Why are you selling it?" I'm up 80,000. Is that a good reason? Sam, why'd you sell NVIDIA? Because the high of year was 150 to 80, somewhere in there. So it's going to try and get there, and then either it pops 5 or goes down 5. So you make 380,000, 400,000. Do you sell it or do you hold it? I mean, the people that are sending me messages saying, "Should I do this or or I'm going to hold it, those are the people that panic. Okay? Those are the people, if you ask me or you ask anybody, I don't care, asking your wife is the wrong thing to do. Because you trade it how you think you want to trade it. That's it. And if you learn that simple rule, you will do better. You will do better. I mean, think about it. Oh, how far can this go? Well, let me tell you something. If MicroStrategy takes out 432, and if Bitcoin takes out 170, MicroStrategy can go to 550. It could go to 550 tomorrow. But how does it get to 550? Come on. Tomorrow. How does it get to 550? Come on, just type it in. I just told you. How does it get to 550? Not 450, 550. How does it get there? Come on, type it in. Nobody's typing in. If Bitcoin gets through 107 and rips to 115. It goes to 115. MicroStrategy is up 150. Is Bitcoin going to get through 107? Probably not today. Does it get through tomorrow? Maybe, maybe not. What if Trump comes out? Okay, so here's one on coin. How does coin get to 400? All Trump has to say is we have signed a deal with Coinbase to be the custodian for all government Bitcoin. Jesus, it's at 400 in an hour. Okay, doesn't mean it's going to happen. I never said it's going to. In 10 years, I've never said anything is going to happen. Ever. I said, if this happens, this can happen. That's the scenario. If you ask your pre-wifey to marry you, she may say yes, she may say no. If one happens, okay? So just understand that. Today, MicroStrategy is down 9. Coin is down 4. If Bitcoin pops 104, those should both rocket. Okay? Then we see. NVIDIA, it got near high of year, got up a little bit. Now it's right back down. If it pops 154, 155, probably runs the rest of the week. If it doesn't, goes right back down. But think about the plays to start the year. MicroStrategy last week, huge. This week, 80K win. NVIDIA, 400K winner. Coin, 100K winner. Winner. And so now you have money to play with. Or you screwed it up because you lied to yourself. And you should be beating yourself up if you lied to yourself. I'm telling you, in 10 years, I've never said that, well, it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay to lie to yourself. But Sam, I only had $10,000, but I've lost $100,000 somewhere else. In the last 10 years, I have to make that $100,000 back. Who cares what you lost in the previous? One of the dumbest things that anybody ever asked me is, Sam, I've lost X amount. How do I make it back? Why does it matter? Why does it matter? You start fresh and you go. Okay? Doesn't matter what's happened in the past. The past has no bearing on the future. The future is the future. Okay? So if you learn this, you can get better. Now, does Bitcoin rip? Maybe. Does NVIDIA rip? Maybe. People are asking me yesterday, literally 10 messages, Sam, Avago. People in the room are like, oh, Avago. Why is Avago going to go? It needs to get through 241. So Avago goes from 136 to 130. Avago's ripping. It's not ripping. It's somebody that has Avago or somebody on Twitter that has Avago saying, oh, my God, I'm going to go pump this. And nobody follows you. They just immediately block you. Because your comment doesn't make any sense. It has to get through 241. If it doesn't get there, it's not going to go. I mean, I'm very simple on NVIDIA. If NVIDIA doesn't take out 154, it's not going to go anymore. Before it can go to 156, what has to happen? Come on, guys. Guys, I'm giving you such simple questions. Freaking toddlers can answer this. Before NVIDIA can go to 156, what has to happen? It has to get to 154. There you go. Right? It can't get to 156 if it doesn't get to 154. Okay? So start to think simply then you can become great. You can become great. And I'm telling you. So I know that Dee helps some people and stuff, people talking to her and stuff, and she tries to help people. And this is really funny. She's like, oh, say I didn't buy Nvidia. Why did you not buy Nvidia? We waited for Nvidia for 9 months to go. Sam bought 800 contracts, and he told you he's taking the shot to start the year because it should go up into Jensen. Nobody said Jensen was going to be good, and nobody's saying Nvidia doesn't drop 10 today. But if you bought them at 3, you could have sold them at 5. We told you Trump is going to say Bitcoin or reserve on the 20th. So into next week or the week after, Bitcoin should rip. I mean, it's really that simple. Doesn't mean it does, but why wouldn't you take that? People like AMD. Why is anybody playing AMD when NVIDIA is moving? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, that's what we know. Let's get started here. SPX, just up a little bit. It needs 6,000, 6,009, 6,021. Rippy. It's through there. Okay, underneath 59.52. Avago, it needs 241, 246. No real reason to sniff Avago till 241 in news. Okay, chill, breathe. But Sam, I bought Avago because it's going to go to 400. It's not going to 400 this week, guys. I mean, I'm telling you, there's nothing Avago can tell you that can go to 400 this week. Okay? So don't be this. People send me like, well, Sam, Avago moved 30 points, 40 points on earnings. Okay? Let's say it moved 80 points on earnings. Why do you think it's going to go 100 points this week? I told you. I said all this stuff in Vegas. I told you learn ranges, learn the daily range, learn the weekly range, learn the monthly range, learn the average daily move, learn the average weekly move. If NVIDIA on an average weekly move is 10 points and you're buying 30 points out of the money, not going to happen unless news comes. Now, well, Sam, you bought 30 points out of the money because news was coming. Jensen was going to present. Unless news happens. Okay? ARM just sitting there, 152, 159. ASML looks like 809, 852, but not till earnings. Coin a little bit better through 293. Can take a run. MicroStrategy through 391 can take a run. SMCI, if they file their 10K, this is going to open at 50 that day. If they don't, and the new auditor quits, it's going to $10. Carvana up 15, up 22 off the low. Interesting. Goldman Sachs 602. Reddit a little bit better. 181 seems very hard. App 11 getting no 11. 372. TSM nice 221, 226. Tesla downgraded. It needs 416. Okay? Needs 416. That's what we know. Okay? Everybody have a great train day. I have to leave to the airport somewhere around 11 or 12, 11:15. Get on a plane, but we will be on intermittently if I can get Wi-Fi and stuff. And hopefully I get home and everything's back to normal tomorrow. Then we see. Everybody have a great train day. See you in chat.